Good morning, Year 4. It's Wednesday, and these are my hints and tips for our maths lesson today. Complete a symmetrical figure. Okay, so question 1 says shade squares to make the patterns symmetrical. Okay, so this is really easy if you work systematically. Okay, so what I'm going to do is tell you for this first one, A. Okay, we're going to work row by row and identify the squares that we need to shade. Okay, so this is how to do it systematically. Okay, so we're going to work row by row, and we can see on our top row, if we come away from the line of symmetry, 2 are blank and then 2 are coloured in. All right, so you are going to colour in the 2. It's about counting the number of squares from the line of symmetry to make sure it's the same row by row. Okay, so there we've got 3 that are blank, and then the final one is coloured in. You might choose to do it the same colour, and then the next row, you can see the one that is next to the line of symmetry or adjacent to the line of symmetry is the one that is coloured in. Okay, and just keep going down here where here's a line of symmetry, so we miss one, there's like a blank one and then one that's coloured in. Okay, and if you are systematic, you will not make mistakes in your symmetry. Okay, you'll just keep going down row by row. All right, and you can complete that one. Okay, so we're going to have a look at B now. So this is B, and this time we've got a horizontal line of symmetry, but we're still going to use our systematic process, okay? Except this time we're going to go column by column, okay? So if I use my piece of paper, right, and remember we're going from the line of symmetry, okay, to make sure the reflection is correct. Here we miss 3 squares, and colour in the last one. Again, if you choose to use blue, that's fine. Here is our line of symmetry, so the one that is adjacent to it is coloured in, so we need to do the same on this side. Okay, and then we miss one, that one, and then we colour the one after. Okay, so that's fine, and you can work your way down column by column. Okay, always going from the line of symmetry to make sure it's the same on both sides. Alright, the key to it is the same on both sides, and then work down column by column, and you will not make mistakes. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at C. So for C, you have both a horizontal line of symmetry and a vertical line of symmetry, and it doesn't matter which one you start with, okay, but just decide to go row by row, always from the line of symmetry. It's got to be the same on both sides. Okay, so you can see on the left side, it goes miss one, colour one, miss one, colour one. So on the right side, we're going to miss one, colour one. Okay, miss one and colour one. Now what I'm going to do for this one is complete the rows going down. Alright, so then we're going on the left side, miss one, colour one. So on the right side, miss one, colour one. Okay, miss one, colour two. And if you work systematically, you will not make mistakes. Okay, but if you're not systematic and you don't do it row by row, you'll be amazed at the mistakes that you make, because it looks so easy, and it is easy if you work row by row. So what we need to do now is we need to complete the reflected pattern in this half, and we can do that by then changing, so we're then reflecting the horizontal line of symmetry. Okay, so here's our line of symmetry. So we colour one, miss one, colour one. So here we colour one, miss one, colour one. Alright. And if it helps you, then obviously you can use a piece of paper like I'm doing to make it sort of easier just to focus on the column that you're doing. So here's my horizontal line of symmetry: miss one, colour one, miss one, miss one, miss one, colour one, miss one, and then you can just work your way all the way through the grid, okay, so that you work systematically column by column to complete the symmetrical pattern. Okay, this one, oh, if I go down here, this one looks easier, okay, because you've got a vertical line of symmetry, right? Oh, I've been a bit sneaky there by doing some of them already. Okay, so on this side, our adjacent one is coloured in. So I might choose to do that orange. Okay, and here now we've got coloured one, blank one. So we have to do that there. And now on this side we've got coloured one, blank one, coloured one. So on this side we need to do coloured one, blank one, coloured one. And that timer that you can hear is telling me that my dinner needs to be checked, which I'll go and do now. Okay, so just work your way down each row, making sure that it is the same on both sides of the line of symmetry. The ones that are going to be hardest are the ones where there are squares filled in both sides, but they're not the same. So just work systematically, blank one, coloured in. Okay, so I need to colour in that one, and then if I'm looking on this side, on the right side of my line of symmetry, I've got blank, coloured, 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 and on the left side I've got blank, coloured. So I then need to colour these two in. Okay, so the key to it is the same both sides. All right, so you won't need to work your way down each row to make sure each row is identical. Okay, so for the second question, complete each shape according to the lines of symmetry. Name each shape once you've drawn it. It's just a question of, again, making sure it's the same both sides. Okay, so this dark line has come along 1, 2 squares, so I know that when I do it on this side I've got to come along 2 squares. How high? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you would join the points up. Alright, the only one that you really need to be kind of wary of is this one. Okay, how many squares is it coming down? Alright, because we need to go, it's 1, 2, 3 going up, 1, 2, 3 going down. So use your ruler, please, people. Okay, and then if I look at this side, it's 1 square. Can you see? It's 1, so 1, and then join up to complete the symmetry. Okay, so that's that one completed. And then we're just going to have a quick look at question 3. Okay, doesn't really matter which one we do. Okay, if we do this one, okay, we need to make sure that our points are the same distance. This point, my first point of the shape that I'm going to look at, is 1 square away. So my point is there. Okay, and then I'm going to look at this point, that's 2 squares away, so I come 1, 2. Okay, and then this point is 1, 2 squares away from my mirror line, my line of symmetry, so I come 1, 2. Alright, and then I join those 3 points up. Okay, the same with this shape. I think it's easier to do when it's the vertical line of symmetry. So this vertex, which is another one for point, is 1 square away. This point is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. As soon as you start to try and take shortcuts, that's when you'll make mistakes. Okay, let's look at this one. It's 1 square away. Do there, 1 square away. And this point is 2 away. So 1, 2, and then we would join our points up. And it should look the same on both sides. It will just be reflected, okay, but the shape will be the same. All right, so work your way through systematically. Okay, and last thing, so I'm going to run out of time. Here we have some diagonal lines of symmetry, but the pattern just needs to be the same on both sides. So work your way from each diagonal line, making sure that you complete the squares in the same way. All right, here and here and here and here you'll need to use colours. Okay, work hard, have fun.